We are.
Here we are. We are at the Hat Creek Overlook. We are going to hike 96 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail this week. We are going from Old Station to Belden. So should be quite the trip. 7 days. Starting out, it's sunrise about 5:30. So we're trying to beat the heat. We're going to get going 10 miles to Hat Creek, and then another 4 up into Lassen. So, gonna be good. We got Momo.
A big hole in the ground.
Is there a tunnel?
I don't want to lean over to give them the heebies.
Moving along here pretty good. We're coming up on 7 miles. It's relatively cool. We're walking in the shade, which we weren't anticipating that. We thought it was going to be all burned out. Here we are at Hat Creek. Okay, we just rolled into camp. Did 14 miles today. Little discrepancy between our watches in gut hook, but we're going with what gut hook says. It was pretty crazy for the most part in the morning, and then we started going uphill just a little bit here in the afternoon. So definitely hot. Had to take 2 long siestas, and we'll hit it again in the morning. All right, you can just see Lassen Peak over our shoulder there. We are starting day 2. So we have 17 miles to do today. We got to get through to Warner Valley to camp there. So can't camp in the national park due to bear can regulations, and we're not carrying another 3 pounds of bear can with us. So anyway, we are off. It's going to be a great day.
That is a huge tree that fell. You look so tiny against it.
How we doing, Mama?
Good. Just want to get up the hill.
How many miles we got?
Well, mine's, I'll say 15 and change.
15 and change it is.
Yep.
Heading to 17. We're going to make camp.
Yep.
How we doing, Mama?
Fine. I didn't like that hill.
Too edgy?
Edgy, and the rocks were very slick.
Here we are, we're setting out on day 3 of our adventure. So we had a pretty good day yesterday. We're looking to not do quite as many miles today. We're trying to get to the North Fork of the Feather River, which is only 10 miles from here. So we got a pretty easy day. Looking forward to it. It should be awesome.
Boiling Springs Lake. Not going to be swimming in this. Who else is hiking the PCT? Go, little guy.
All right, we're still inside Lassen National Park. We're probably 2-3 miles from Boundary Spring, which is the southern border. But there's Lake Almanor. You can see it way out in the distance. That's where we're heading. We're heading to Chester. And then from there to Belden. Guys have been working hard in here. There's a lot of these blowdowns and they're almost all cut. I think from Old Station to the southern boundary of Lassen National Park, we've probably seen 5?
Maybe, yeah.
5 that we had to step over. The rest have been cut like this. It says the North Fork of the Feather River. All right, here we are wrapping up day 3. So we didn't go that far today. We had to stop because there's a giant climb in front of us and it's the last water. There's no water for a while, so we didn't want to make this big climb in the afternoon. But beautiful place here on the Feather River. Couldn't ask for anything better. Looking forward to tomorrow. All right, good morning. We are starting day 4? Day 4. In just leaving the North Fork of the Feather River, heading to Chester and maybe beyond. So we don't know if we're going into town yet.
Ooh, town food.
Yeah, town food, but we'll see. We have the food to walk right through Highway 36 and not go into Chester. But we'll see how we feel when we get there. We're about 2 miles in this morning. It's 10 to the road, and then I was hoping to go today at least another 2 or 3, which would get us probably about 1,000 feet up the hill that we have to climb tomorrow. So that's it. We're gonna have a great day. All right, there's Mount Lassen from the south.
Or for those that are out of town, they call it Mount Lassen.
Lassen, yeah. Too many people call it Lassen. But let me zoom in. There she is. Okay, getting back into the burn section. We are probably 5 miles from Chester, so it's supposed to keep getting worse. More and more burned. But we're trying to make a decision whether we go into Chester or not. Trying to strategize for tomorrow. We've got a really big climb to get out of Chester, so we kind of want to do some of that today if we can. Another hiker just told us that the water source and the campsite we want to go to has been completely burned. There's no shade, so we're thinking about it. We're not sure what we're going to do yet, but either way, it's going to be good. All right, coming up on Highway 36, which takes us to Chester. So we are going to try and hitchhike here. I have no idea where people would turn out.
See how long it takes. Hey,
I'm cheering for you.
it's only been 5 minutes.
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, you are. Here we go.
Okay, we are just getting back on trail from our little pit stop in Chester. So we hiked 10 miles from the North Fork of the Feather River to Highway 36. We hitchhiked into Chester, sat there for about 4 hours and charged our stuff at the laundromat. And now we had a burger and fries. It was pretty darn good. And a couple root beers.
Yeah.
But we're back at it. We're only going like 3 miles, but it's
6
about
p.m.
6 p.m. We've got, what, 700 feet of climbing, so it shouldn't be too bad.
And there's a nice breeze. So
Yeah,
that's
good
nice.
breeze blowing. All right, we will carry on here. I don't know.
How's that feel, Dad?
Come on in, the water's wonderful, but the mud is horrible.
You're gonna, and believe me, you're gonna sink down a little bit. Woo! Way to cool off. Nothing like having nasty, marshy shoes. Slow down so you don't fall. How was that?
It was wonderful. Everything they said it was going to be. What'd you see, Mom?
Just saw, I think, a mama bear and a cub.
Yeah, going up the hill.
Way up though, but yeah.
Pretty cool. Seen a lot of deer so far. It's the first bear.
Don't want to get that close though.
We're fine. We're going way past that.
feeling skinned on a big level.
Okay, got a little camp spot down here we're heading to. Very little. We're home. It's not very good. Look how bumpy it is.
Down there.
You want to walk down there and check it out? All right, got up here to Soldier Creek, I think is what it's called. And there's 3 tent sites. And we're taking this one. The other 2 are, one is taken, the other one's right next to that one. So we're gonna cowboy tonight on this little spot. Should be fun. Okay, here we are starting day 5. So we hitchhiked into Chester yesterday, got some food, charged up our stuff, got back on trail, got up the hill about 700 feet in elevation, and now we are going to the top of Butt Mountain. So it should take us most of the yeah, it's going to take us most of the day to get up there. We still got to do almost 14 miles today. We'll end up with 3,800 feet of elevation again. So here we are off. Looking off in the distance, there's Lake Almanor from Butt Mountain.
There we go. It's the freaking pack to help. Did we say this was fun?
It's been fun till we hit these.
Holy moly.
We didn't film the previous one. It was worse than this. What you making?
Fried chopped spam.
Yummy. What are you gonna do with that?
Put it on these lovely tortillas.
All right.
What are you gonna make?
Chicken
Oh, Alfredo pasta.
Alfredo pasta.
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah. Look at this. Halfway. Not really halfway for me, but this is the midpoint of the PCT, right above Lake Almanor, above Chester on Butt Mountain.
Let's just see his.
This is the trail register.
Let's see how far we are. Belden. Huh.
We are at Carter Creek Meadow, which is one of the water sources that we need to hit today, and it is, according to the guide, it's 0.7 off the trail. So unfortunately it's 0.7 downhill, so we've got to come back up to get out of here. And it's not part of the trail, it's just bonus miles to get to water. But Yeah, we need the water, so we got to do it. See that little hole in the ground? That's where we're getting our water from. It's bubbling up right out of the dirt.
And it's cold.
Really cold water. Very clean, very clear, coming right out of the soil.
Okay, it's gonna be a ramen bomb for dinner. So ramen and some instant mashed potatoes. And here's the view of our dinner.
Good morning from day
6.
Day 6, yeah. So rolled in here last night, found a good camp by one of the water sources. The problem is it's like the last one. We got to go 0.3 off the trail and lose 200 feet elevation. So the climb back out will be fun. So that's how our day's starting. We are getting water. All right, we took the trekking poles out of the tent, left all our gear here. And we're just taking the packs and the water bottles so we don't have to carry all that weight. All right, we got down to the water. It's here.
Okay, let's see his skills. Oh, easy when you have good knees.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
What did you find, Momo?
Beautiful sight.
Cold Springs.
Running water.
That's what it's called, Cold Springs.
Right there on the street
Right, good morning from day 7 of our trip. This is the last day. We have, what do we have, Mom?
16 miles?
16 miles to the truck. So we got about 2 uphill and then 14 downhill. So this should be pretty crazy for most of the day. So it's been an awesome trip, and but I look forward to getting some town food and
And a
shower, and we're gonna go get some pizza in Chester. All right.
What you doing?
Videoing you, videoing me.
Yep.
There's Mount Lassen. I don't know how far to the south we are, but it's pretty far.
an easy one.
All right, heading south, coming into Belden. Welcome to the Sierras. Let's see what's on the other side. Welcome to the Cascades. That's where we came from. What happened, Momo?
Third fall of this little trip.
On your butt for
On
the
my
third
butt.
time.
Yep. Good thing the backpack is behind me.
All right, there's a nice little PCT campsite right next to this bridge. This bridge goes over Chips Creek.
What you doing?
Squeezing your water
Yeehaw! And why is that?
because you got out of the tent last night in the middle of the night and put stakes on the tent, or put rocks on the tent stakes
There you go.
because the wind was blowing hard. All right, here we are towards the end of our trip. We're coming down into the Highway 70 canyon. There's Highway 70, and there is the Feather River. We should be in Belden here in probably about 30-40 minutes. All right, last obstacle coming into Belden. I forgot about this one. This bridge burned down. Now we got to figure out how to get across this creek. It's not so much the creek that's the problem, it's the hillside on the other side getting up it. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Dad.
What'd you just do?
Crossed a river and climbed up half a mountain.
That was pretty crazy. Let me
Almost
show you.
not thrilled.